there. Today we are looking at the difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur. And I will get George to just give us his perspective on this one because I think there's a difference. But let's see. Do you think there's a difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur?
Yeah, definitely. There's a difference. I like terming a businessman as a hustler.
Okay.
Because he'll get a certain product from this point to this point, or product and service from a point A to point B, and get money from it. The difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur is very simple. An entrepreneur provides solutions. In your creative mind, in whatever way you find each and every day, you're trying to provide a solution to your target audience or to your customers. So that's the difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur. I mean, I can give a good example. Is if I have land today and I sell it to someone the way it is, bare, bush, shrub, everything, I've just become a businessman. But if I'm an entrepreneur, I'll find a solution to that land. I'll either bring up a property, I'll put a fish pond and list them out to people and tell them you can come, put in your money, you'll be able to get fish, whatever, and you'll sell that fish and get your money back in return. I'll be able to come up with a solution that is, first of all, creative. At the same time, it's hassle-free for most people. You understand? But at the same time, you also do your research based on that solution. So you find a lot of people who, let's talk even about land, who sell land, but they don't really know a lot of information about that land. So you're just a business person at the end of the day.
So you're not even helping people solve their problem. It's just, you want land where? Okay, here.
Exactly. You're just like a broker at the end of the day. So an entrepreneur is able to provide solution-based products and services to your customers and clients. And that is very, very important. So I can even go deeper and say this. An entrepreneur is not, the reason why I don't call an entrepreneur a hustler is because he or she is focused on their business. I hear a lot of people who say, I have this business here, I have this business here, I have this business here. And you find majority of those businesses really don't bear fruit. They're not successful. You see someone saying, I'm doing this business and this other business, but I'm not getting the return. You have to wake up every day and focus on that business. You have to focus on the solution. You have to be present. You understand? When I started entrepreneurship, people thought that I would just wake up whenever I want. At most times, I'm the first person in the office because I have, first of all, to look at what we did yesterday, what are we doing today, what can we do better to better the business and solutions we are giving. And I can't do that if I'm working in another place because I'll be focusing on that place. I can't do that if I'm selling land in Syokimau. You understand? So at the end of the day, that's what an entrepreneur does. In my experience, an entrepreneur has to focus on that business. In the number of years we've been in this business, it has morphed. And it has morphed because of presence. You'll have employees. How do you develop those employees? Because at the end of the day, if entrepreneurship, yes, is about passion, but it's also about people.
It is.
You know? So it's the 3 P's: passion, people, profit. That's what it is. So if it's about people, how do you develop these people? Your clients are people as much as their businesses or their brands or these large corporates. They are people. How do you invest in these people? How do you take them? It's their birthday today. How do you surprise them with a birthday lunch? That's entrepreneurship.
Does entrepreneurship come out of business? You know,
it can.
You know, out of what I mean is out of hustle.
Yes.
You know, because initially, you just need to make ends meet. All right, I need to pay rent at the end of the month. I will do anything, including go hawking stuff, because I need to make sure that I meet this need that I have. But then you're saying out of that you can discover. So because when your basics are then taken care of, then out of that you can find that opportunity that you can actually scale and do great things.
Definitely. I mean, I've tried everything when I was employed. I tried doing farming. I tried selling computers. I tried every form of business that I could do as a side hustle. But one thing I realized is I had to focus on something. And there's even this thing people call the itch or the gut feeling. You'll have that feeling. The day that you realize, I have to chomoka from this jobo, I have to focus on this thing because you've seen opportunity. The business, the cycle of knowing what business to get into is very normal. It's something that comes to you in terms of nature at the end of the day. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, you know the opportunity, you know the threat. If I become a hawker today, the threat is Kajo.
So to answer that question that we started with,
yes,
you've kind of you know, but I want to bring it home. So what business do I start? So what opportunity exists?
Yes.
What solution are you going to provide? What else would you say?
Passion.
Passion. Passion is important.
It has to come from a point of passion.
Okay.
If it's not your passion, at the end of the day, you'll find it will not be successful because you're not invested. Your heart, body, mind is soul is not in it. You're doing it just for the money.
There you have it. All of you who've asked me that question, there's your answer. Please ask me more questions, guys. It helps with getting solutions for everybody else who's out there who also has the same question, but perhaps doesn't have the opportunity to ask. So please ask. Send me an email on sema@moneywise.co.ke. You know, write in our comment section or send me an inbox message and we'll be very happy to answer those questions. Stay tuned. We have more videos coming on this All Access series. This is Moneywise and you are... No, it's Rina Hicks. This is Rina Hicks and you are on Moneywise, where we create, grow and preserve wealth.